Hello, everyone. I am back from the dead. I hope everyone is doing absolutely fantastic. I am super, super, super excited to get into Myst 4 Revelation today. So this game is going to require a little bit of, I guess we can call it pre-gaming before we actually get into it today, because there are a couple things. One, this game is in like a 4:3 aspect ratio, and the highest resolution is 1024 by 786. Um, Even coming from Steam, this game took a second to get me to be able to run it. And this has been the hardest Myst game to get working that I've had to deal with. So, if there are any more technical difficulties going forward, I apologize. And we're actually not even going to start with playing Revelation. We're going to go back all the way to Myst 1. Because there is an age there, I think by the name of Rime, that I have been told by Clip, who's in chat, hi Clip, is going to be very important, or at least give some kind of backstory to Revelation. And so we're going to actually, and I apologize if, because like I said, this is not this is in a completely inaccurate aspect ratio too, so there might be some behind the scenes stuff you get to see for a second as we exit out of Revelation that I had up just so we could listen to the amazing music. Okay, you get to see my desktop, yay! And then we are going to cancel that, bring up OBS, go ahead and put OBS back over there. And then the resolution is just okay. Wouldn't be a Twitch stream without technical difficulties of some kind. Nah, not at all. The black background was very atmospheric. Yeah, the silence in the rhyme book was talking about was not the silence of actual sound, but the silence of visual noise. Okay, let's get this to the correct resolution. There we go. Okay, here we go. We're good now. This is what I get for not streaming for like 2 weeks. I just come back and I just forget how to stream. Anyway, so yeah, Rime. Unlike any other deafening silence, occasional wind. I have visited 3 times and am sure now that this age will provide the environment I need. I believe the cold temperature is necessary for obtaining the correct resonance. Examining the structure of the books is ever more perplexing, but I am driven onward by my need to understand. The great tree of possibilities can never fully be grasped, but I must at least try to find one particular branch. On the subject of enlightenment, I would also like to find the cause of the mysterious lights that shine in the darkness here. Though I have never assumed, though I never assumed that I would be able to build especially fast here, the speed at which I am progressing is somewhat disappointing. I do think I will bring Cirrus and Akinar as well as some of the machinery from Selenetic. Akinar chose to stay with Catherine, but Cirrus was rather excited to come. He has spent the last few days here with me, helping me with the beginning phases of construction. He too seems to enjoy the ice and cold weather. He is intrigued with the crystals that we have brought with us. He has been a big help, as have others, and I hope to be able to begin my experiments here soon. Tonight, Sirius and I found a wondrous spot to view the lights, although it seems they decided to hide from us. After sitting in the cold winds for over 2 hours, we saw nothing. It was rather disappointing. Sirius will return to Myst tomorrow. He has been a tremendous aid to me, and I am thankful for his willingness to help. The hard part of the construction is over, although I have decided after tonight that I would like to add some kind of observation post. I won't be finished as soon as I had hoped, although I'm fairly, I guess this is the observation post right here, certain that it'll be worth a delay in the long run. I have decided to take a break from the construction now that the tunnel is almost complete. I have been able to set up a temporary space where the crystals will not be stimulated, and I am quite convinced that with the right diffraction resonance, certain properties of the ink can be simulated. Catherine still finds it absurd and thinks that I carry, or thinks I am crazy to assume I will be able to view ages with stones. But her unusual pessimism has not convinced me to stop trying. I come too close to success on Ever I came too close to success on Everdunes. I'm fairly certain that the I'm fairly certain now that temperature indeed does have an effect on the crystals, but I have realized that temperature alone is not enough. The cold dampens some of the sympathetic harmonics. That is sympathetic harmonics, but a more active suppressor is necessary. I have acquired some geodes with a pure, protected crystalline interior. Thin slices of geodes below each crystal provided a stabilizing effect and even amplified the clean frequency slightly. After quite a bit of experimentation with the shapes and colors, I was able to capture a blurry image within a book. Though the link would never work, there was clearly an age on the other side. I can hardly wait to return and tell Catherine. I feel like I should finish the shaft to my observation post while I have the machinery here. Perhaps tomorrow morning. Thank you, Sonic. Yeah, it's great to be back. I'm glad to have you all here. I am excited. And I am excited to be back with Mist. This is gonna be good. I am yeah. Uh, it's just a good day. Just a good day. This is the start. Even I know it's not 2025 yet, but this is the start of what's going to be a freaking amazing year, guys. It's going to be an amazing year. The lights were beautiful again last night. They had not shown themselves for so long that I had almost forgotten their beauty. I still must find the cause. I'm feeling rather overwhelmed with what remains to be done. Trust me, I understand about being overwhelmed. I just got done with a move. It's insane how much goes into that. This is the first time I've ever actually like moved to a place by myself, so it was a lot. Um, the crystals have not been perfected. The shaft is not finished, nor is the observation post or even lab. I have not seen Catherine for some time, and I long to spend more time with Akinar and Sirius. Besides all of that, there are far away in the back of my mind the thoughts of my people and our lost city. So is this before he made Release in Myst 3? I dreamt again of them last night. I have only seen the city in its worst condition, and still, its beauty overwhelmed me. Even now, as I visualize how majestic it must have been before the destruction. Well, duh, this has to be before Myst 3, because this is at the end of Myst, where or he's writing this before the events of Myst, which means this happened way before Myst 3. Okay. Even now, as I visualize how majestic it must have been before the destruction caused by Viovis and a Adjurn a Adjurus, it amazes and saddens me. I'm fairly certain that Dunny is not dead as my father believed. I am convinced that there must be some who managed to escape the destruction and even now continue to survive in separate ages. Within me is an urging to take the chance and return to Dunny to find these survivors and properly rebuild our city. However, I can do nothing until I am certain of the fate of my father. If my plan failed, if I missed a single book when attempting to trap him on Riven, then he has been free all along. If that is true, then all that stands between him and the ages I have now written is the link from Dunny to Myst. As much as I wish to return to Dunny, without knowing the state of my father, I cannot risk reestablishing that link. Sonic. I know, right? You whenever you're forced to write, it's hard, but whenever you have something you just want to write about, you just go crazy with it. I know that exact feeling. The events. Oh, hey, Parker, welcome back. It's been a while, but always good to see you. The events he's writing happen before the events of the first Myst, but after the first two novels. Gotcha. Okay. I must observe my father without reestablishing that link. It has taken several years and there have been many dead ends, but I have partially succeeded. Now that I have managed to view another age using the crystals, it is only a matter of time until I view Riven. At least I hope. Ah, okay, so he's making a way to view ages so he can check on his father. Is this the device he was talking about in his journal in Riven that like helps him like view what's actually going on in Riven and how he can tell like the state of it? Or no, he was using the gateway image to determine the state of the hmm. Catherine will have her ideas about all of these things, and I miss her greatly. I will return to Rime later when my mind has cleared. 2735. Okay, let me just write that down real quick. Both are possibilities. Yeah, I'll just use this. Let me just write that down real quick, because that is a very important number. Okay, we have 2735. Okay. And it looks like... Is that 40? Oh, this is the viewer. This is where we're putting like the marker switch numbers. This is the top of the viewer. There's a button on the back? We put it in 40 and then press the button on the back, I guess? It's 40. Okay. And that's the end of the Rime journal. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Is it darker? Is that sun moving? Is there a day-night cycle? Wait, there wasn't a day-night cycle in the newest Myst. Oh, that's insane. But if they had a day-night cycle here, why didn't they have one in... Oh, dang. That actually kind of makes me sad. I would love to play this game at night. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, nice. And a flashlight. Also, it's the controls are a little bit wonky because you have to use WASD to move around. And obviously you use mouse to, like, look around. But whenever you stop moving, you can't look around. Instead, mouse moves the cursor. So you have to be moving to move the perspective, which is a little wonky, but it's nothing I can't get used to. Not that we're even going to be playing this game for the majority of the time. We're just doing Rime and then jumping back into Myst 4, where the controls will be completely different anyway. I'm pretty sure Myst 4 is back to just point and click. Wait, 40 is the topographical extrusion test. Wait, are they saying out this topographical extrusion test is a image of what Rime looks like? Oh, I see. That's true. I remember, yeah, because they made the new Myst and the new Riven available for VR, which the lighting engine for that is much stricter. And this game is Unity engine, not Unreal. Okay. Now what the? Okay, this is the rocket ship. So we have... Aha! Hello. Oh, and this is that code. 2735. What did that... What did that do? I wrote... Oh, that, like, rise up in the library? Yeah. I think I remember us talking about that actually while we were playing Myst. Oh, that's crazy. Whoa. That looks insane. Holy crap. That's... Well, let's go to Rime. Oh, it is so dark. Rime is low-key... What the fuck was that sound? Oh, I can look around while stationary. I just have to right-click and then I can look around. Okay. Wait, okay, so the power's not on. So I'm guessing our goal is like... Oh, no, it is on. Just a little bit. Maybe we have to increase the power, because on that gateway image, we saw those things were going crazy with electricity. Oh, I love this. I don't know what that sound is. That's... I hope I don't run into whatever's making that sound, though, that's for sure. I should make a personal jump scare at the cost of ice cubes. That could be fun, yeah. Is that... Oh, the door is like wiggling and... That's cool. Why don't more games do that? The door is actually just straight up... Oh, that's cool.
Snowballs.
Hey! Nice. Just hit the goal for the free gift sub next month. Nice. Okay, well, here's back to Myst. They made the door wiggle to indicate why everything inside is iced. Gotcha. So it looks like some more of the crystals? So this looks like a fireplace. So I'm assuming I have to like figure out a way to turn the fireplace on to be able to like melt and unfreeze this door. Okay. Let's look around the back where the pipe comes out and see what we can see. Aha, there's a valve. There's really not much outside, just two like observation platforms. Yeah, we're gonna go back inside before that thing comes and finds me. There we go. Oh. Oh, look how the color tone changes. Oh, that's amazing. Well, now it's all nice and cozy in here. Oh, okay. Spooky Dark Tunnel number 1. I guess it's number 2. The first one was the one under the library to actually get to Rime. Oh, the light actually moves with your cursor. Okay, that's nice. Is this an elevator? I love the winter, dude. Winter is my favorite season. Like unironically. Oh. Wait, we're controlling the northern lights. Wait, we can choose like what color they are? I am not a fire dragon in disguise. We can make a black Aurora Borealis. Oh, this is cool. I love this. You make like a light blue. I can't change the color while it's doing its thing. Cleric said a bad word? What bad word is that? Oh, this is cool. I'm loving this. I don't know, like, if we're, like, trying to actually, like, solve any major puzzles on here, or if it's just like, a show of various different things. Okay, we got another button. Question is, can we go up anymore? That is a big fat no. What does this button do? Rotates 180 degrees? Okay. I'm a fire dragon in disguise. Little bouncy ball. What is this? Oh. This music's really, really calming. I love this music. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I have decided that I must finish construction. I have brought both Cirrus and Achenar this time. The shaft is almost finished, as is the observation post. Both boys prefer it inside where it is warm, protected from the cold. Achenar sits in the observation post for hours, and Cirrus is consumed with the crystals and the glimpses of ages that we are now able to see. So he did finish it. He did finish the device where he can look at other ages. Localized entirely. This isn't Myst 4 lyric. This is actually the Myst 1, also just known as Myst. The real Myst, which has a bonus age that Clip has told me kind of links with Myst 4 a bit. So we're playing through that age, which we are now, Rime, before we actually officially jump into Myst 4. Um, neither of them shows any real desire to leave. I cannot remember the last time my son spent so much time with me in an age. After much experimenting with the shapes of crystals, we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an age inside of the book. Cirrus wanted to link immediately, not understanding the link was only visual. Without the ink, the crystals do not bind onto a particular age. Because of this, the crystals have an interesting side effect. It is possible to change the crystals and watch the age change. While in reality, we are seeing a vast number of distinct, though similar ages, displaying the current age defined by the crystals. It appears as though we are changing the original age. So this is clarifying what happened with Stone Ship, where he wrote the age into, or where he wrote the boat into the age. That's fun. Next are the lights. My sons seem much more interested in the lights of the night sky right now. Their only interest in the crystals seems to be whether or not we can view Channelwood or Stone Ship, two ages I have not seen in a long while. It is possible to view the ages, although the time it would take to find the correct combination would be prohibitive. In my club, in the den. Welcome to the Den Club, the Den Dirg Club, the Dirg Den Club. There has to be a way that sounds. There has to be like a good way to say that. The lights are curious, although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in origin. I think the effect could be triggered somehow. It's something that we'll have to try, and if Cirrus and Akinar have their way, it will be soon. I have never seen either of them so interested in my experiments, and I do not want to dampen their enthusiasm. It seems they have forgotten about the crystals now. I'm not sure either of my sons was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge working above the cold waters where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. Still, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It is a side of them that I have not seen before. Another hard day, but we have erected the first of three towers. I am too tired to write tonight. It has been a week. The second and third towers are up. We only need to connect the power. I'm exhausted, and as are Cirrus and Akadar. However, they have no intention of quitting, and that drives me. The towers are finished, as is the power to each of them. Power will be conducted directly through the saline sea, alleviating the need for stringing wires and enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. Most of the remaining work can be accomplished inside, for which I am grateful. I am tired of the cold, and I look forward to the warm beaches of Myst Island. Perhaps we all deserve a break. Oh, the Warframe Club. Okay. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. We were here only minutes, or we were here only a minute before we again began to experiment with the towers and the electromagnetic discharges. We were able to craft an arc for the first time, but create an arc for the first time between two towers. Its reflection in the cold waters was magnificent. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we will know just how close. The beauty is awe-inspiring. At our command, multicolored waves of light dance across the dark sky. Brilliant flashes of white lightning that make the display even more amazing. Perceive them. The boys are convinced that they will be able to bring their mother here, and though she usually refuses to use the books, I am becoming convinced that she will come, or at least I hope. Possibly important symbols right here? As for me, I must return to Myst or some other warm place. There is more to be accomplished here, but I long for the sun and will spend some time under its glow before returning. Catherine had come after I told her of my intentions to use the crystals to view Riven. She is not consumed with the setup of the geodes and crystals and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me to view that age. Cirrus and Akinar did not come this time. I must return to Everdunes. I believe that a few of the crystals I left in Everdunes may help me here. Catherine has returned home for now, but she will meet me on Myst Island in 3 days. I think I will be ready by then. I just thought of something. How do they calculate the time in that way, like in hours, minutes, days, when they go to different ages with potentially different lengths of day? Like, do they just do a standard 24 hours as a day? And no matter what time it is, after 24 hours passes and whatever age, that's another day? I'm curious about that. Okay. Awesome, awesome. Uh, can we go up again from here? No. Can we go down from here? We can, and there's a whole other passage behind. I also can't rotate it from here. Can we go down further? Because if we can go down further, we will need to... No, we can't go down further, so we won't... It's probably still worth checking the other configuration when it's facing the other way to see if it can go down whenever we come back, but I do want to keep exploring this way for a second. Probably uses a mechanical aid in order to keep rubber time. Very possible. Ooh. Hint of the Myst theme in there. Whatever room this is very important. I'm assuming this is the crystal viewer. It is real, the work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I've left my dream for you, crystal combination. I'm only yours, Catherine. Crystal Viewer 1.0. Red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Oh. So shape and color are important. Okay. Catherine always with her distinct handwriting. Yeah, I know. I always have trouble reading Catherine's handwriting, no matter what game it is, apparently. If I click and hold one, the color changes. You are right. Okay, cool. So let's get the shapes in here, and then we'll get the colors. We have like we have a V, we have a single spike, we have a crown, we have a small spike, and we have a double spike. So this one, I think, needs to be a double spike. This one was the small spike. This one was the crown. This one was the single. And this one was the V. Okay. And then the colors, red, green, blue, yellow, purple. So you need to be red. Red, green, blue. Okay, well this blue, I know green's gonna... Oh. No! I didn't click and hold. Red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Okay. Red, green, blue, yellow, purple. We're seeing stars. Red, green, blue. Maybe this is pink, not purple? Ah, there we go. Oh, this, okay, awesome. Oh, that's cool. So it's just a, okay, so it's just a stationary image of Riven. That's cool. Did you have completed the ride? Really? Oh, that's all there is to ride? Are there any other, like, crystal combinations I could, like, find? Let me go test the other configuration of the elevator real quick, just to be thorough. can't go down here. Okay. I don't... Are there any other combinations that I know of, or maybe Easter eggs, or... I know they didn't just make this whole age just to have that one view of Riven. There has to be something else. I mean, the age is freaking phenomenal. I do love this age. So other than the garbled linking panel in the Riven book, this live feed of Riven is the only indicator of the state of Riven that Artus had. This is all there is. That is true. There is a partial crystal combination in the book. In the book, oh, the book I just read? So it's only 4 crystals, and we also don't know the colors. The crystals do not. Colors not important with this one. We got the double spike, the V, the single, and the crown. Double spike, V, single, crown. Double spike, V, single, crown. I guess we're about to find out. So we have... Oh, I passed, I think. That's the double spike. V. Single. Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Crown. And make the last one the big diamond one? Stars. I was initially thinking maybe we take the stars back to like the planetarium on this and it would give us something. Very interesting seeing like the increments of change here. I need to change this back to the blue, I think. There we go. That's still nothing. You don't know if it's still working or not? Interesting. Actually, wait a second. Is there a color we didn't use? Because it could potentially be a color that we didn't use as well. Because this one was like the only one we hadn't used yet. So is there a color? we didn't use the purple. Maybe if I try changing this to purple and see what happens. Nothing. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, the door just closes. I was like, who's coming in after me? What I? FBI, open up! You've seen too much. All I've seen is stars. Please, have mercy. Okay. I'm not. I can't think of any other combination that would be immediately obvious to try. Because there's no other colors that we've not used. I think purple's the only one. Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, if color matters at all, then you doubt trying every color in the last position alone will help. That is a fair point. Wait. No, okay. I was thinking maybe I have to like copy the color from. So like the crown one was originally in the third place, so maybe I have to make this one the blue. But there's only 5 colors versus 6 different crystal shapes, so the colors would correlate to the crystal shape itself. Okay. So yeah, with that, we have completed the Age of Rime. That was a fun little extra thing. And I'm curious. I'm assuming the crystal viewer is going to be important in Myst 4 now. Hmm. But yeah. No spoilers. That was just me speculating out loud, voicing my ideas. Okay. So while we get changed over to Riven, I am going to go ahead and play an ad real quick. That way we don't start Riven with an ad. Or I'm saying Riven. Myst 4 Revelation. Okay. And then we will get over. Don't forget about the startup cutscene before the menu. Ooh, that's a good point. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. So. Yeah, so this is what we'll do. We're going to start Myst 4 up. Let it do its resolution crap, which is going to probably screw up the stream. Oh, it didn't, but we're going to quickly Alt-Tab out of... There we go. Okay. That will pause the cutscene, and then all we have to do is boom, boom. And then as soon as the ad's done, we will tab back in. Hopefully everything is working correctly, and we'll be able to see the cutscene. Okay. Yes, I found that out while I was initially setting up Revelation, because whenever I was on the main menu and I was alt-tabbing back and forth, it would pause where it was in the music, and then it would resume the music whenever I tab back in. So I'm assuming it does the same thing with the initial cutscene. If not, then we can restart it. No big worries. Only small worries. And small worries are easily dealt with. But yeah, that was a very interesting age. So did they intentionally, obviously, like you said, no spoilers, but I'm just thinking, did they intentionally add Rime into a re-release of Myst before Myst 4 to like tease and to like lead into the lore of what's going on? It's literally the only game where there's a cutscene on startup before the main menu. Yeah, that's a little, that is a bit odd. And I appreciate the heads up on no spoilers for that, so I can react to it live. The only thing I've seen over and over again is like the start of like the Cyan logo animation with the very nostalgic dun 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 dun. Oh God. Okay, so for reference, I am doing ad breaks completely manually now. They were automatic. Um, but they are I'm starting to do a manual. That way I can more or less control when they happen, and then we don't just get a ad break in the middle of a big moment of a game because I wasn't paying attention, which I don't whenever I'm getting invested in a game. So I have manual ad, and I have like timers going off that'll say like, "Hey, here's the end of the 3 minute ad," and it plays a audio cue that only I can hear, and it's actually fairly loud right now. So whenever the audio cue goes off, it just gave me a nice jump scare. Anyway, now we are out of ad break, so let's jump into Myst 4 Revelation. You don't think Rime was intended as a tease for Myst 4, rather that the Myst 4 devs picked up on things introduced in Rime? Oh, I mean, that makes sense, because it wasn't, Myst 4 is also made by Ubisoft at the time, Ubisoft, I'm pretty sure. So that makes sense. Now, everyone pray to the dragon gods. Don't break. Please don't break. Oh, are we good? I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, awesome. Oh, it actually is Ubisoft this time. It's not just Ubi. It's actually one word now. Team Revelation. What a team to be a part of. That's just an awesome name.
For 20 years, I've harbored a secret. People talk about my sons and the evil things they did. Yet still I remain strangely mute. I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them. Some people believe my sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not. You're the only one I can confide in, my friend. So I'm asking you to come to Tomana. There are things I must tell you about my sons.
Jack Wall. Jack fucking Wall. What a badass. Myst 3 had an amazing soundtrack. Dear God, the music playing right now. I got, you got chills. I got chills every time I went to this main menu. Because you can just skip through that cutscene every time to go to the main menu to get the settings set up and stuff. And I'm just, I like there was one time I was literally just sitting here just dancing to the freaking music that's playing because the theme for Mistful Revelation is absolutely phenomenal. Also, as you can see, I made my mouse, or I made my hand blue because that's a thing you can do in this game for some reason. You can change the color of your hand, and I'm just like, why would I be anything but blue? So yeah. But yeah, listen to this. This is not like just get you so freaking hyped for the adventure for the game. To, like, see what kind of puzzles you're gonna be in for. Fuck, I love that song. That intro was so freaking badass too. Okay. It feels like a sin to press start game in the middle of this. You just want to listen here and listen to it. God, that's so good. New game.
This part's really, really cool if you're not afraid of tight spaces. Dad and me
Hello.
aren't, but sometimes Mom has to close her eyes when I'm driving. I think she's not home right now, because I never could have picked you up by myself if she were. Hey, is that a new image recorder you've got? How cool! And you know, I know the perfect spot to use it. Hang on. Isn't Tamana pretty from here? I remember some of the other times you visited us. You've always liked stopping here. It's one of my favorite spots, too.
Tamana.
Go ahead. Take a picture.
Look at the depth of field. Like wherever you look at, the depth of field changes, or at least over. I can't look at her anymore.
What's
but like,
wrong? Don't you want to take a picture right now? Go ahead.
take a picture.
Just make sure your thumb's
999.
not in the shot. Dad always ruins his images that way. Did you get it? I think you should keep it in your journal. That way you can take it out and look at it whenever you miss us.
They sure know how to be cinematic now, that's for sure. Just imagine playing this game when it first came out and just thinking about how far the game, or this game series has come from the original Myst, where there was like...
I'll tell Dad you're here. Come on.
That's crazy, man.